and MuteAce having one hell of a run after being knocked down to start this top 8 run from loser's side at the very, very beginning, losing his top 8 qualifying match, of course, last night.
Had to fight all the way back from loser's 8s, and now going all the way into grand finals, where he will try to take a reset and then I think entirely
have fought each other throughout the tournament. MuteAce was able to take out the Olimar who put him in loser's bracket in the run back, and Anti, of course, hasn't dropped a set yet. But the thing is, we're watching the Mario Peach matchup, and the way that both of these players are playing, it's going to be electric, it's going to be fast. But in the past, Peach has had a little bit of an edge in the range department against this portly Flummer.
Yeah, and of course, on top of that, that carries over to this game, of course. It's not just in the past. Anti has had some trouble dealing with that before. He is actually 0-1 versus Ling Ling. Dropped that a few tournaments ago. But, you know, Anti's been on the come up since that loss. You know, he got 5th at Combo Breaker, and now he's going to be going up against MuteAce, who has also been outperforming some of his peripherals. So at Dreamhack Dallas, one of these guys is going to really be putting that name on the map.
Up smash is going to catch the air dodge onto the stage. Not sure if that's what he was looking for, but Anti scattered it out for sure.
I swear that Anti has gotten 80% of his stocks with up smash in this entire tournament.
At least. But that back air has gotten a lot of MuteAce's stocks as well, doing a great job of utilizing it for those ledge traps. Both of these players all night, all day, have had incredible ledge trapping games.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the reason that MuteAce has made himself here into grand finals. Anti has been doing just no wrong in this tournament, though. Especially that juggle game, which will work so well against Peach. You'll see that across this entire set, maybe even a second if we get there.
Both players incredible combo juggle game, both players incredible ledge trapping, both players incredible reads. If you ask me where their faults are, I can't find any.
No.
They're both world-class players right now, guaranteed at least second place at Dreamhack Dallas. That's one hell of a place to be.
Yeah, you love to be here if you're these guys. Definitely worth the trip out, even for the people who didn't make it this far.
And that was a little bit of overextension.
Yeah, he's going to go far and catch it.
Anti not reacting to the fact that MuteAce buffered in on that trump, still went for the back air, and that put him off stage, but Anti has been making the reads with those smash attacks on the landings.
Did you see the shimmy before he pulled out that forward smash?
A little bit of shimmy, a little bit of shake, call him Shakira. He's moving out here.
Dude, that forward smash does not lie. I don't know about the hips, but I can tell you that that is definitely a kill move.
It's okay. Peach's hips being pretty truthful here right now. Back air and back throw taking Mario out.
Doing plenty of work for MuteAce here, but he's got to establish a little bit more stage control. They're both on last stock, but mostly Anti has been the one that's been pushing MuteAce into the corner.
Okay, great punish on the down air. These multiple up airs following up with the down air at the top isn't going to get the job done, but it does a lot of damage along the way.
86%. This is looking like one well-placed smash attack from Anti taking this game. Of course, he's got to get back to stage. Very risky to go that deep on.
One well-spaced smash attack. You said he was looking for it, but of course the same can be said for MuteAce, and he's got a couple aerials that he could also get the job done. That forward or back air at the right spot. Both of these players, they are terrifying me, almost getting it with that up smash.
Yeah, another one would certainly do it if that gets unstaled. So Anti actually going to find that back air as MuteAce tries to jump from the ledge, and he takes game one.
And that was a commitment as well, going off stage with the back air, fading off. Had he whipped, he would have given up all of his stage control and the ledge trap pressure and maybe given MuteAce an opportunity to reverse back on him, but there was a lot of faith in that play from Anti to catch the jump. The drop from ledge jump in particular is what he was scouting out and what he found to finish that game.
Yeah, and especially that MuteAce was jumping from the ledge. Anti knows if he missed that a little bit and he lands on the ground with a poorly spaced back, or not poorly spaced, the way he had to place that back air is that if he lands on stage, he's going to have enough lag where MuteAce could probably forward air him through the stage at the ledge and then make a landing back on. So the fact that he hit that was huge, because otherwise he could have been the one on the ropes.
Absolutely. Now, after such a close game, we'll see what kind of adjustments can be made. It's definitely not swinging in anyone's favor bigly right now, but we're going to Kalos, a huge stage and a big counter pick for these Peach players. They love being able to use these platforms to get even better ledge traps.
Yeah, and also that neutral, no platform, middle part of the stage. It's almost like Final Destination. We've seen MuteAce get a lot of combos on there, and that's why he has hardly, if ever, dropped the game on Kalos so far.
Not only that, but Mario struggles a little bit to get his big combo extensions without platforms. So on the edges, he'll definitely get some big benefits, but in the center, that's all Peach's territory, and the center is usually where you want to be.
Anti was also really confident in MuteAce dropping some shield pressure in a scramble situation there because he continued to cross him up and hit him with aerials even when his shield was so low. He's still going to go aggressively against this Peach though.
Incredible weave and also incredible DI to survive that downer on this huge stage. Second highest blast zones in our current legal stage list.
Okay, air dodge there from Anti's going to get him back onto that platform. Wants to see if that would set up for a tech situation where he could get that up smash, but he doesn't need one, just an anti-air for it to take that first stock.
Again, Anti scooping his opponents up with those up smashes when he sees that they're trying to land with aerials. That downer is not going to punish that Peach Bomber. Of course, it is really, really safe in this current patch.
It almost feels plus with how far she goes off of the shield.
Right.
Okay, Fireball, really good tool for Mario to cover his recoveries, but because of how far he had to go to maneuver around the Peach without the jump, he was gone.
And that brings this very even right now, but Anti starting up the damage, the low percent. Hello? It's not his turn anymore.
Yeah, no, low percent is not a thing in a Peach player's vocabulary because it's about 74% or 60 every single time you land that early hit. Stitch.
No, that's the dot eyes, but it's still got the damage.
Yeah, it does plenty, man. 15%.
Almost as good.
Anti scouting for that up tilt to try to get the anti-airs. He's got to get something going now that MuteAce has all of a sudden exploded with a big stock.
Trying to catch a jump there with the up air, but doesn't find it, but he's still continuing coast to coast.
Yeah, going all over. Every time MuteAce tries to get away, he's there with an aerial.
He was riding a Ferris wheel, but now he's off stage and he's the one who's taking a ride.
Okay, MuteAce retreating to that platform, needs to find himself a way to get control of stage once he's get off of that. And now with Anti away, once again, Peach has so many ledge trap options available to her. Wow.
Catches the aggressive attempt to get back down with the down air. Doesn't come out fast enough, so the forward air is going to push this second game in MuteAce's favor.
I mean, just seen MuteAce seldom, if ever, drop a game on Kalos at this tournament. And game 2 is certainly a demonstration of why.
And of course, we didn't see a lot of it there, but the big thing that Anti has been doing to get back to stage so safely and make it harder for other people to ledge trap him is that fireball when he's dropping down from that high angle makes it very difficult to cover. And on Kalos, that platform covers everything for you. You just have to get the Mario on the way down. So now, going game 3, Town and City. Still that same big space. But these platforms are a lot kinder to Mario.
Oh, excuse me. MuteAce just looked real dirty with that quick combo on the item tosses.
See, the platforms might be kinder to Mario, but Peach is no kinder. She is still very upset with him.
How dare you try to win Dreamhack over me?
I am your princess.
If you beat me, I will not make you another cake. Oh my gosh, he wanted to roll out.
Getting the parry on the fireball, drops down. I don't know if Anti has a jump.
He does not, but MuteAce had to consider that he could have recovered onto those platforms as they were going away. Stitch misses.
No, but that other turnip finds its mark, the winky face.
Yeah, that is one of the boosted damage turnips. Only a little bit, but it is there. Anti just standing, waiting for MuteAce to approach him. The flood will buy him some stage control.
That back air is absolutely going to punish that long drift on the neutral air. 79% on Mr. MuteAce here.
Ooh, and the spacing to be out of the range of that forward smash was huge for him. It was so perfect.
We're very close to the percents where a smash attack might do it for Mario. He's able to catch that landing. He needs maybe an aerial or two before he can get it with the up smash on this big blast zone, but my goodness, it might be flipping the script and going to MuteAce's favor. Oh, look at the angle.
Dude, I feel like MuteAce revs up like a jet engine. I mean, right there, he's in that stock, but I mean, he looked so firmly in Anti's favor in that game 1, and that goes for all of the sets that MuteAce has been playing today, where the game 1 is, you know, not really so great for him, but then after that, he's just unstoppable.
His adaptation is incredible, but right now, it's Anti who's making the big adjustments, sending him straight off the top.
Say goodbye to your stock, MuteAce. You're not seeing that one anymore. It's time to move on to the last one.
Trying to use the Flood. The Flood is big in this matchup to dismantle the idea of float.
The cape could have been huge for Anti because the ledge grab, it takes longer if you're facing away with that parasol.
There we go, he's able to fight through the turnip, no problem. He's back at center stage, doesn't fall into the smash stack, but he's sitting at a very high percent. MuteAce could very quickly turn this around.
Just needs to catch some good landings, but I mean, he's got to take this first stock from Anti to build up that early stock percent. But Anti is playing such good defense, even near MuteAce. He is confident in his reaction time.
He's very evasive in his movement, not staying in one place for too long,
Wow.
but eventually does. He's got the dot eyes. That could be big damage.
Anti is playing very carefully around it. He's got
25%.
the cape, yeah, 20. Oh my gosh.
That is ridiculous.
I thought it was 15, I was wrong.
I mean, turnips in this game, the longer they're thrown, the more damage they do.
The terminal velocity, man. And right now, MuteAce needs to get that terminal velocity going on this stock. Because Anti is getting him pretty close to those kill percents. A couple of neutral wins away, and that up smash may start killing. You see, he's looking for it.
Double back air is going to catch Mario. He's sitting at 70%. And up smash will do it right now, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like he's in those percents. That's why Anti is fiending for it. Whip to grab, though, and that's going to be a punish.
Interesting that he went for the grab when MuteAce was behind him. The up smash would have done some shield damage. Not going to do it just yet. Good DI. Oh, he wants the back throw. MuteAce doesn't give it to him, though, and Anti is ready to chase him.
Dash attack puts him in the air.
Oh, what a cross-up.
MuteAce has brought this to percents where it's definitely terrifying for both individuals. At the right stage position, back air is going to push him off.
He did
Can
the
he catch
same
a jump?
cross-up twice in a row.
Don't want to jump
MuteAce is
against
ready.
Peach. Back air sets him back off yet again. What's the mix-up? Oh, he gets off the stage for free because of that super jump punch.
Oh, he does the same cross-up 3 times in a row.
And every time, MuteAce has been ready for it. The neutral air catches him jumping high. And the turnip is going to finish it. He doesn't have the resources.
No, he does not.
He
Tosses
caught
up.
him out of the jump.
Yes, he did, and he was able to seal at that stock in just a way. MuteAce showing a little bit of emotion, pumping those arms. He knows that he's one game away from resetting that bracket against Anti.
Playing from behind for the majority of that game, but consistently we've seen that MuteAce is the clutchest as they come.
Clutch as they come, dude. Once you start getting that set going, once he's warmed up against your character, he knows exactly what he needs to do. And Anti is hoping to mitigate that a little bit by making him figure out a new matchup.
I spoke about it a little bit earlier. We saw the Lucario in doubles, and we've seen previously throughout the year that Anti has been experimenting with a few more characters than just the Mario, and it looks like Lucario is going to be coming out here. Now, Peach does have pretty consistent ways to kill at low percents where Aura is not going to be as crazy as it could be against some other characters, but Lucario in general is a little bit more normalized in this game. He doesn't rely on the Aura as much as he used to.
Especially with the way that Anti has been playing that defense. I think it's a really good choice in Lucario to believe in your ability to live a little bit longer, you know, with that heavier weight and such like that. As a 98%, now he's doing insane damage, well, so long as he can land on the stage.
Neutral air caught that extreme speed, and he caught the roll there with the up smash. MuteAce building himself a stock advantage.
Doesn't take an expert to tell you how big that is against Lucario. Look at that, like you said earlier, he can use that float as a pseudo top platform in here, and he is waiting because he knows that Anti at that height will not be able to catch him.
Catches the jump there with the turnip fallen.
Ooh, double team, trying to get this counter online.
Anti, from what I've seen in doubles, really does love that double team, and that might come to bite him, but here it's working out for him.
That is a powerful counter.
Scales with his aura, not so much the move that you're using.
Of course. Stitch face in hand,
but that was a beautiful empty land into the force palm. And now he has the Stitch because MuteAce dropped it.
Wow, and he's just going to see if MuteAce will shield and maybe take some damage off of it on the Z-drop. But Anti now at 105 has a chance to put on some big damage once he lands.
If he can land a hit, but MuteAce has been applying pressure the whole time. Back air punishes the landing lag on that extreme speed. He doesn't have the jump. He has to go straight there. Great tech, but he jumps back into the forward air, and MuteAce has systematically been crushing the recovery of Lucario.
Making him suffer. This is not a matchup that MuteAce is having problems with just yet. Anti is going to have to make that comeback, perhaps on that last stock at a high percent. once he gets that kill ability back.
That said, Lucario is definitely the comeback character. Aura is always a factor that you got to be afraid of.
Gotta respect what this character can do to you if you let your guard down and if you let one stray hit come upon you.
Can't run into those forward smashes. Great movement from MuteAce to bait this kind of stuff out and come in with mostly whiff punishes. Really, all day we've seen beautiful movement from MuteAce to force options out of his opponents when he's sitting just out of their ranges and coming in for the whiff punishes. Neutral air, not going to do it. He goes for the double, but he doesn't quite find it. That's a big Aura Spear.
Yeah, Anti is going to have a whole lot of ability to lock down MuteAce so long as he plays at the right spacing.
Back air explodes MuteAce's stock. Anti could absolutely be sitting at a kill percent, but man, is Aura one hell of a drug.
143, you're going to be doing 20-25% with every hit you've got. Even that up tilt's doing 10%.
Back air will send him all the way across the stage.
Oh my gosh, he got scared of getting stuck on that platform. Anti, with that recovery, can't control the speed, and we're going into grand final set number 2.
Moving a little bit too fast and too furious, so we'll see if maybe he decided, I had a set to play with. I'm going down to a potential last game. Either the Lucario swings the momentum back in my favor and I can take it for set 1, or I learned that Lucario is not the choice, and now I go back to serious business with a Mario after I catch him off the scent.
Maybe try to just kind of
set 2 with a fresh experience. So MuteAce able to reset the bracket.
And I like the idea of the thought of maybe you pick up the Lucario to try to see how MuteAce reacts to that, pick up a different sort of weakness in his game plan that you could try to exploit with the Mario and then do a 2-front offensive.
Going back to Smashville.
I would imagine that.
No?
Maybe not. I think that's Smashville. Oh, gotta get that music. I got you.
I feel that.
That Wild World music is fire. I gotta admit.
If I am scrapping in grand finals, you know that the scene has to be set proper.
So
This
setting
is
the
set
stage.
2.
Yeah, setting the stage for the final Smash Ultimate set you guys are gonna see today at Dreamhack Dallas. Anti now in the losers bracket alongside MuteAce. We'll see how this goes as we set it off on Smashville.
Back to the Mario, the tried and true, who got you this far. Whew. But he's already taken a lot of damage. MuteAce doesn't have a stop button. All go.
He's been going forward every single time, especially when he's got that stock advantage. What? Anti just took that stock so early.
What a reversal. And we've seen that more than once now from Anti, where he takes a bunch of damage at the start, but he uses that little bit of rage he's got to bring it back in his favor. That middle platform is perfect for Mario.
Gives him plenty of combo ability. Of course, with it being so long, he can continue to carry the Peach even after that combo would normally be done on a flatter stage. Good cross up there with that back air. Gonna have the chance to build it up again.
Has to double jump for that first up air, so we can only get a second one falling. Not gonna be the biggest, but he's got 70% on Peach. A couple aerials away from these smash attacks getting the job done.
He's playing around him so safely with these aerials. This time getting that turnip on his hand and seeing if MuteAce would jump away after getting hit by that turnip.
Clear up smash, getting charged, is gonna send him launching.
Up air been really good for MuteAce to cover himself coming off the platform, and that burst movement gonna help him out. Stitch face is as good as it gets for him. Wow, damage, 42% on 2 hits.
Yeah, but the forward smash not connecting afterwards, and that gives Anti an opportunity to set up this ledge trap. The down air catches him out of shield.
There's a really nice timing mix-up right there with that down air from the ledge. You saw that it was just about half a second of a difference from when he normally buffers him out.
Absolutely. And now MuteAce getting back thrown off the stage. Anti trying to maintain this lead that he's built up for himself. What a cape! Sets up an opportunity, but no, wasn't quick enough on the draw. That up smash, though, does catch MuteAce's ledge option. And now he's only sitting at 67.
I might have liked to see in that situation, of course Anti still got the stock, but I might have liked to see a down smash to see if that covers that lower area to catch Peach right before she grabs that ledge.
Okay, back air, neutral air, and he sets up back to the platform.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
That was an incredible air dodge. It looked like Anti was going for the down air, thinking that maybe the last up air wouldn't be able to connect into his up special.
And didn't want to overextend himself because he knows that with this lead, that's how you're going to lose that game. But with 88%,
up air, down air, almost doing it.
A little more rage, man.
so deep off stage. Had to go for the early parasol, and SDs.
Too deep. Sometimes that's a problem for Anti.
Smash.
But yeah.
Off the Angel platform, Fireball confirms an up smash. That's nuts.
Somehow, man. Somehow.
That's nuts. Anti still playing so solid with his anti-airs, still playing so solid with that combo game.
Crowd liked that wink, man.
He knows what he's about.
Anti's a man of the people. Give the boys what they want. I think the crowd so far has been wanting Anti to take this set. I've heard a lot of noise out there every single time that Anti is landing those early stocks.
Man, and he's had one hell of a run so far. Took out MVD, took out Austin, took out ESAM, and now he's looking to add MuteAce to the list.
Knocked all these people into losers bracket, but MuteAce can add a set on Anti to his list as well. He wants to add this tournament to the list of things that he's won.
He's right now doing a good job of building up the damage and making those little building blocks on his way. Down tilt to the up air.
Just pushed into the corner. Anti, though, every single time that MuteAce is giving him that ability to chase him down out of the corner and come back, he's taking it in full force.
Forward smash out of the grab release.
Wow. And the turnip didn't even matter. He smacked him hard with that forward air, and we've seen what MuteAce is capable of when he gets this lead like this early in a game.
Peach is great at building a defensive fortress. Unfortunately, that Z-drop dropped on the platform instead of in front of Anti. Look at the pressure.
Big pressure. Both of these characters are really capable of that. Oh my gosh, that perfectly timed recovery from Anti.
Watch out for the Winky.
Likely would have taken the stock there at this percent. Anti waits for that landing. The juggle game is what he's all about.
Waiting for a directional air dodge his way, but it doesn't come, so MuteAce still holds onto his stock. Goes for the empty land. Watch out for these up smashes. Anti is a man playing with nothing to lose with these up smashes.
He just, nothing to lose. He just wants to take and take. He wants that stock to be his. Back throw wouldn't kill at the ledge just yet. Even though Peach is floaty, she's actually in midway.
Back throw. That's going to do it.
Wow. So early, it seems, on that stock. Even at 130, you wouldn't expect that back throw to have as much oomph as it has.
But here it is for now. We got a get up attack to get off the ledge when you know. Up smash finally connecting, but a full stock down.
Yeah, still on those anti-airs, working out for Anti, and those explosive Mario stocks are mostly going to come on the ground with a forward smash on a stage like this without a top or a middle platform that is as reliable to combo off of. But Anti going to nonetheless fight it out, try to take this game, because he'd love to go up 2-0 on a guy like MuteAce.
You sure would, but MuteAce is looking to make that not happen. We don't even see the Kalos counter pick. It looks like maybe Anti banned that one in the second set. Doesn't want to see the same kind of mistakes being repeated.
Wouldn't blame him after the way that last one went, but it looks like Pokemon Stadium 2 is working even better for MuteAce. Hold the phone, though. Anti gonna nearly take him off the top of the blast zone with all that rage, but an aggressive landing, tried to get a reversal. MuteAce was ready, once again, tying it up at 1-1.
Eventually, MuteAce was able to hold down the fort, tighten up the screws, and seal out that game, moving it to 1-1.
I have a feeling this is going to be a Game 5 Grands, dude.
The way that these players have been playing.
It's Game 9, isn't it?
Yeah. The way these players have been playing, absolutely, I see it.
Back and forth, and this is an even matchup as far as it goes, man. Maybe slightly in Peach's favor, as you've said.
She just got that range advantage, but Mario definitely has some slipperiness to him. He's going to Battlefield. I like the pick from Anti.
Once again, you know, once he's got that top platform or, you know, a smaller stage to where he can stick to these platforms to set up those combos, well, that's where he's going to be finding those early stocks that have been netting in the games, continuing with the capes.
Ooh, forward air landing is going to be safe with those jabs.
All right, cross up. Man, MuteAce has just been not caring about these Mario cross-ups that are so deadly against some characters, but Peach can hit in front of and behind her so quickly on shield.
It's the forward air to toss Mario off the stage. Percent's definitely.
Ooh, look at the movement. Ooh.
Back throw going to set MuteAce off stage. This could be Anti's opportunity to take the lead. Doesn't go deep. With this ledge trap.
Yeah, Anti wants something big. Chases up the down air, but no stock indeed.
The back air is the reversal. It takes the first stock for MuteAce.
One whiff, and that's all it takes.
Center sets up off stage. Again, it's these ledge traps that have been so big for this Peach.
Oh, roll in. MuteAce followed him with a roll of his own, but didn't have any true answer. My goodness, this game is going so into his favor.
And MuteAce is a man that plays with momentum, my God.
Oh, dude. Once you let the game get into his hands, he doesn't let go. He holds on for dear life.
Neutral air back hit's gonna send Mario all the way out.
Look at that turnip toss.
Incredible that he was able to recover from all that, but the forward air is gonna finish it off, and MuteAce still on his first stock, playing like a fortress. What does Anti gotta do?
Anti's gotta take a second and think about it, man, first. Once he drops off of that platform, man, you gotta find a big adjustment. You gotta look for something that you haven't noticed in this game plan before, because what you have right now, it's just not working. It's time for something new to come and take form for you.
Up smash eventually catches, but he's still a full clean stock down. The same thing we saw last game.
All right, landing with that down air, gonna pick up a little bit of damage from MuteAce. Once again, down throw can be a great combo tool, though.
What
this
a phenomenal empty land to cover the neutral tech.
Well, it was such an amazing re-grab, man.
MuteAce really is a person who knows how to push his advantage. Oh my God, but Anti is too, and that up throw scared me a little bit.
Oh, neutral air gonna be a big setup. He didn't have the height.
Oh! The forward smash not getting the kill. That could have been huge for Anti, but now MuteAce is going to be playing even more solid with his defense. Doesn't want to fall on anything like that. Fireball up smash almost connecting again.
He showed that card too early. Now MuteAce knows how careful he's got to be about those fireballs, because now he knows about the conversions.
That shield is so low. Down tilt pokes from far enough away, though he catches Anti.
MuteAce does not care one bit. He's going to fly back up.
Not going to kill yet. It's so stale.
Very, very stale. He's connected so many. Can't even punish that Peach Bomber on shield. And Anti continuing to swing it. He's hit so many of these up smashes, it's not even close.
Forward air sending straight to the opposite corner. That turnip sending him all the way out. And that one's going to seal it. He can tech, but it doesn't matter.
Not that far below Battlefield. A 2-stock in MuteAce's favor, and he is one game away from getting first place at Dreamhack.
Bold prediction, I feel like Anti is going to bust out his secret sword character. Anti is not a man to play a game without a sword character.
He did start this game with a little bit of a cloud.
And I feel like in the matchup it might be helpful when you see that the Mario just got demolished twice in a row. You saw that the Lucario wasn't the answer for you. You see the momentum that MuteAce is playing with. One game away from winning Dreamhack Dallas. I could be wrong, but I would not be surprised to see the sword character. Instead, though, sticking to his guns with a Mario.
It's surprising to me, man, because I'm saying he's got to look for something that just hasn't been there in this whole grand finals so far. It's got to be a big adjustment for him to take this back.
The biggest thing is the first stock. The first stock MuteAce has been playing with so much fire and been able to play with defense afterwards, so Anti has to rev it up from the jump. And he is doing it right now. This is the first stock.
Gosh.
He drops it, though. Great air dodge from MuteAce to avoid the final hit. 80% is a hell of a lot, but I'll take that if I get to survive.
It was the DI from him that was very good too, because he DI'd those up airs in different ways so that he ended up right on top of Anti when he wanted to go for that super jump punch, and there was no angle that he could do to guarantee to hit him. He had to guess.
Air dodge gets caught by the grab, waits for the landing with the up smash, but he doesn't find it. A little bit of a scramble.
I don't think Anti wanted a pivot grab either. I think he wanted to surprise him with a back throw.
Neutral air is going to get him a grab because Anti's not going to mash buttons. He's respecting that frame advantage.
So safe on shield, man. Now MuteAce has that platform set up, wants to catch the jump, but Peach just doesn't have that single jump height.
They're playing the neutral so close to the chest. Nobody wants to commit big first.
Oh, Anti's got his jump though. He's holding down is good for him right there. Cover himself, and it's one aerial away from Anti getting this first stock, which you've mentioned he so sorely needs in this matchup.
The back air catches Anti's movement, but still doesn't take the stock. The first stock is so crucial, and MuteAce again is the one to take it. Can he continue what he's been doing throughout this entire set and run with this lead, or will Anti find the big difference maker?
I am so
Back throw is going to be big.
I am so impressed by the way that MuteAce has played defensively, man. It seems unbreakable.
The utilization of the float to be just outside of his opponent's ranges, forcing them into whiffs. Control of center, but that up smash eventually catches these jumps. You know, Peach a very aerial character.
That's where most of her defensive game is. It's not necessarily on the ground like a lot of characters think about it, but she has so many quick ways to maneuver around the air that it works for her. Stitch Face will take it. Anti can't just punch through it, and MuteAce is one stock away from taking first place.
Any regularly faced turnip, he might have been able to just super jump punch and not care. We've seen it all day. But that Stitch came in clutch.
It was it for him, and MuteAce just had to toss it out to take that stock. We'll see if Anti can take 1-2 and continue this tournament into a game 5 on the reset.
Almost landing that nair into the forward smash just out of range, but that's the forward air. Catching the tech. I'm amazed he's alive.
Amazing DI. Back throw is going to do it on the platform. And Anti hanging on.
The crowd erupts because they know how much of an incredible player Anti is when the pressure is on. Look at him building up the damage.
He's looking for the forward air.
But he doesn't find it, and MuteAce finds the stage. Now he has the ledge trap.
It's where he's been so good. This feels like a totally different game now, though. Anti has momentum on his side.
Pressure is all on him, though, because you know MuteAce has a game to play with. He just doesn't want to let it happen.
Get up attack. He hasn't pulled that out at all.
Everybody gets one. Now he's stuck at the top platform, but MuteAce has been doing a great job of utilizing that range. And the back air does connect. It does seal the stock, seal the game.